Smithers to motherfucking huge day course to give you guys Hajime no Ippo Rising episode 6 motherfucking review. And this episode continued on with the boxing match, which surprised me. I thought it was gonna be like, over with. No, fuck that. The nigga got back up, and it was just a battle of wills. It was just like, yeah, and the fucking champ, Imae, he's going through all this shit where he realizes, like, this dude, he's fighting for something, he's holding on to everything, and I felt I had to sacrifice shit. And it was a pretty good last fight. And it ended in a draw, which I was like, oh. But it was like a sort of satisfying victory. And he broke it. He broke this move where it's like humanly impossible if, we look at somebody in the eye and they just, with complete wonder, just look over to the side. You have to look. You have to be like, it's just in our nature. I mean, it goes into somewhat of a bystander effect, which is some in psychology, but I don't feel like talking about that. The whole, like, somebody else leads you to your own. Fuck it. No, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm not. But you get the gist. And he thought he got him. But then all of a sudden it turns out, no, he's looking at this girl. He's looking at his girl, and he's like, and he knows that she's praying for him. And he's just like, I have to fight for her. I can't give up. And then you see this motherfucker just squaddling down towards him, like, yeah, I'm about to knock this nigga out. And you just look at this motherfucker just looking down at him. He just like, just jumps up at him. No, fuck that shit. Got hit in mid-air. And he was like, fuck that. Aoki wasn't going down. Hit in mid-air. Said, fuck that shit. Landed on his fucking legs, like, magically. Like, yeah, an awkward position. And then just, like, yeah, fucking managed to punch him in the chin. But it wasn't enough. It really wasn't. And then the last round starts round 10. It was a brutal battle of just willing it out, just duking it out, with no energy for, like, 2 rounds. I'm like, damn. Like, they're just, like, you can hear their gloves hit, but they're not doing any damage. It's like a battle of no strength left. And then it basically, Aoki, he gets a chance. He does. He's about to fall. He's really about to go down. He doesn't got none left. And using, like, his last bit of strength as he's going down, he manages to put his feet down, and he's just using his remainder of his strength to deliver a frog punch. In this frog punch, it hit, but it didn't do enough damage. He couldn't jump enough. He was too injured. He was too wounded. Nigga was swollen in the face and everything. It was like, damn. But it didn't do enough, and he ended up falling on top of the motherfucker, and it was like left to decision, and the decision ended up 95-94, 95-94, and 94-94. So basically, they tied out, and it was a draw. So he keeps his title. And Aoki, he's like disappointed, but it was still a great battle, and the crowd's fucking going wild, and you know what? I enjoyed it. And at the end, this dude's like talking to his, this girl, and fuck it, I wanted a thumbnail so bad when this motherfucker was doing this like whole like she's my angel, like, yeah, I'm just like, yeah. It was crazy. It was fucking. It's like a joke, but it isn't. It's like, I don't know if they're trying to joke about it or if they're being fucking serious. I don't know. It surprises me. I'm just like, oh, should I laugh or not? Like, is this supposed to be a serious moment or is it like a joke moment? Because, I mean, I just couldn't tell. But basically, as he's leaving, it's like, yeah, you're a true fighter. And he basically gets a pep talk from his wife at home. They're getting a little frisky, apparently, and he's going to win next time. He's going to give it his 100%. He may not be as strong as of course, he is not as strong as this motherfucker. He isn't as strong as Ippo. But he's still been giving it his all, and now he ended up with a tie. Next time he's coming back, and he's going to be even stronger. This time, if he had even a little bit of an ounce of strength more, he could have won. And so next time, he's going to give it his all. And he's going to get that fucking title. He's going for it 110%. And so you can't hate on him. And so now the story's gonna go wherever it goes. I'm assuming we might come back to Ippo and he might have his next match, or we can move on to a different character. But because I don't know, because I'm assuming that right now this is sort of like a training time for Ippo, and so he could come back with a way to counter it, and now he has a new match. I can see that happening, or I can see another character taking like the main sort of plot, while Ippo's like just a side character there, in a sense. He's still the main character of the anime, but it'll occasionally switch roles with other characters and show it from their point of view, their lives, and it transitions very nicely. And so I'm enjoying that. And overall, this episode, you know what, 9 out of 10. It was a solid, good episode. It was just good. I mean, at the end of the day, it had all these morals behind it about you can't sacrifice something. You can, but does that really make you stronger? Or is the true strength hauling all these people up with you instead of letting her go so you can finish and climb up the mountain? Because that's basically what he did. He's basically holding on to this weight, and he wants to get to the top of the mountain. Now, he can either let go of this weight and use both his hands and get up there faster, or continue using one hand, add more stress, and make it harder for him to get up. And while he decided to let his girl go, Aoki, on the other hand, decided, fuck that, tied a rope to all these people, and started crawling his way up. Using his teeth, his fucking nails, through pain and sweat and blood, he climbed his way up the fucking mountain, bringing everything with him. He wasn't leaving anybody behind. And so it was a very big deal. That's why I gotta give it a good, it was good. And so, with that being said, Smithers to my fucking R. 9 out of 10, it was a good episode, and I cannot wait for next week. I'm wondering to see what they're gonna do. What possible add-on they're gonna do to this story. If they're gonna come back to Ippo, if they're gonna switch to a new character, what to find out. So with that being said, Smithers to my fucking R. Peace the fuck out.